Hi everyone, it's Ms. H. So I figured I would make a little video to help you with your Piktochart assignment. I just tried to make one of these and the audio was pretty terrible. So if the audio is terrible on this, I'm so sorry. I'm trying. Hopefully you can still get something out of it. So we're going to go to piktochart.com and click start for free. Now it's going to automatically log me on, but it might not do that for you. So you might have to log in with Google. Okay, so you would click sign in with Google. So you can see here, I just tried to make one. But I'm going to do what you would do, which is click create new and then posters. And then start from blank. So this will essentially just give me a blank piece of paper that I have to work with. I can do pretty much whatever I want with this blank piece of paper. That's the beauty of this website. All right, so I'm going to make mine very basic because I want you to have your own ideas and come up with your own thoughts about how you feel about this subject. And the subject is we're trying to convince people to stay home, right? You all are home, I'm home, and we're going to talk about why we're home, okay, and why other people should be staying home. So I'm going to come over here. Let's say the first thing I do is I want to add a background because I don't like that white. It's boring. Okay, so I'm going to come to background. Okay, maybe I'll pick a fun one. Some of these are a little busy for me. So I'll do that one, like a little gradient. Whoa. Okay. See, it's very dark, right? So let's say I don't really like the blue. Maybe I want to make it purple. So I'm going to come here to purple. And we don't see any purple yet, right? So we're going to come to where it says opacity, and you have this thing that we can move. So I'm going to change it. There's a purple. Nice. All right, so there's my purple background. All right, so let's say I want to add a title. Okay, I'm going to come over here to text, click text. I'm going to click title. All right, there it is. Let's say I want to make my title something like stay home and stay safe. Okay, but maybe I don't like the size of this font, so I'm going to highlight it. So I double clicked it to highlight it. Sometimes you might have to click and drag. Okay, I'm going to come up here to my top. I'm going to change it to, it was at 40. I'm going to make it 50. Yeah, really big. Still not that big. Maybe I want it to be, let's do 55. Okay, but you see how it's on 2 lines? Maybe I just want it to be on 1 line. Okay, so I'm going to click the text box. You see how it's highlighted? And I'm going to drag it out. I'm going to drag it out over here. Okay, perfect. There we go. And I don't like that it's like in the middle of the page, right? Kind of weird. So I'm going to move it up to the top. And you see that little orange line that just appeared? That shows me that it's centered. Okay, so if I want to center something, I want to make sure that I can see that orange line. And if I can see that orange line, I know it's centered. Okay, so there it is. Now let's say I want to add a text box. Okay, I want to tell people why they should be staying home, right? And we're staying home because there is a virus. So we're going to come over here. Okay, maybe I want to add one of these fancy backgrounds for my text box. Okay, kind of smack dab in the middle of my screen. I don't know if I like that, so I'm going to click it. The whole thing's highlighted, and I'm going to move it. We see that? Okay, so now if I want to edit this text, see how there's a little smaller rectangle inside that gets highlighted? I'm going to click that one. Double click it. Rather, there we go. And now I can type. I'm going to come down here, highlight it, click and drag, and I can type whatever I want. I'm going to say we should stay home because there is a virus. Okay, obviously you should be adding a little bit more information than that, such as like why we should be staying home, who should be staying home, who will this help if we stay home, what can we do at home to help us pass the time, what are safe things that we can do, maybe like outside the home. Okay, so there's my text box. All right, let's say I want to add a picture now. Okay, so I can come over here to the left where it says graphics. Okay, I'm going to click graphics. And now I can either add a photo, so I can click photos. And remember, sometimes it was a little funky with the Chromebooks. You might have to come right over here and change it to, so mine is highlighted a Piktochart, but I remember ours was at Unsplash or something. I'm not really sure what the difference is. I know that some of the school Chromebooks didn't allow Unsplash. I think that was just because other people had added those pictures. I think Piktochart pictures are just the pictures that come with the program. Okay, so I'm just going to stick with Piktochart pictures. Okay, maybe I want a picture of a house, right? Because I want people, I'm talking about staying home. Okay, so maybe I want a picture of a house. So I can come up here, search in Piktochart, I can type house. Okay, so I have a bunch of pictures of different houses. Okay, maybe, so I'm looking at all these pictures, right? And maybe I don't like any of these pictures, right? Maybe I want something a little bit more simple. So I can come back up here, just scroll up, and I can click shapes and icons. Okay, right here you can search for a shape or an icon. I'm going to look for a house because that's where I want people to stay, in the house. Okay, so I search house. Ooh, we got a bunch of houses. Okay, I like this house. This is the house I chose last time too. It's a cute house. Okay, so there's my house. I'm going to make it bigger. Ta. All right, so now remember with Perdita, how we added a speech bubble? I thought that was kind of cute. So maybe I want my house to say something, right? Houses don't talk, but maybe I just want to be cute and have my house say something like, stay inside, or like, I'm really fun, or something like that, right? So I can come back over here to where I'm searching. I'm going to write speech. Or I'm going to try, yep, there we go, speech. Okay, so here's the speech bubble, right? But I don't really like that the little speech arrow goes to the left, right? When my house is going to the right. I want my house to be saying it. So I'm going to click this little arrow right here and I'm going to twist it. Twist. Perfect. Now I can make it bigger by coming right here, make it bigger, right? And then I can move it, click it and drag it. I can move it up. So now I have, it's like my house is talking, right? So maybe, what is my house going to say? So I'm going to add a text box, come right back over here to the left. And I'm just going to click body text. Anytime you want to just add a text box without a weird background or anything along those lines, just click body text. Okay, I know for the title, there's really not any difference, just like as opposed to, it just shows you like different sizes that you can use, but you can adjust any text box to be any size with any font. Okay, so I'm just going to click body text. I'm going to move it inside, and I'm going to double click so I can type. And my house is going to say, stay here. Okay, you see how my stay here is kind of outside the text box, so I'm going to click it and drag it. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to make it bigger. So I highlighted it. I'm going to come up, I'm going to come up here. Whoa, very big. I'm going to make it 23. Okay, maybe I don't like that font. I think that font's kind of boring. I've been using that font a lot, so I can double click and change my font right up here. Right, you can do things like make it bold, you can make it italic, you can underline it. I'm going to choose just a simple one. Choose this one. Stay here, says the house. Okay, obviously we don't want to be adding any graphics or any pictures that have absolutely nothing to do with our assignment, Tyler, Virginia, right? No swords, no aliens, nothing along those lines. Okay, so we're going to stick with things that have to do with our actual assignment. So there you go. Now I'm just going to add some basic graphics so I can show you a problem that you might see and show you a way that you can fix it. Okay, so I'm going to delete where it says speech. Okay, and it should just pop up like my basic ones. Okay, stars, triangles. Okay, so I'm going to click a star. I'm going to move it down. And then I'm going to click a circle. Okay, so I have a star and I have a circle. I'm going to change the color of my circle so you can see the problem that I'm talking about. Okay, so here's my circle. I'm going to change the color. I don't want it to be black, so I'm going to come up here and I can make it any color I want. Let's say I'll make it yellow. Why not, right? Okay, so I made it yellow. But now you can see that my circle, right, is blocking off my star. Okay, what if I want to bring my star to the front, okay, or my circle to the back? Okay, so I'm going to click my star first to show you this. Okay, so my star is highlighted. I know you can't see the whole thing, but it's highlighted, I swear. Okay, so it's highlighted. You're going to come right up here to the thing. I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be exactly, but it's going to say arrange. Okay, I'm going to have a couple options here. I have 4 options. Okay, I want to bring my star to the front, right? I want it to be in front of my circle. Okay, so I'm going to click bring to front. Ta-da! Right, now let's say I don't really like the way it looks. Just kidding. I'm going to bring it to the back. Now, if I click send to back, it's going to disappear. Oops. Yep, there we go. Okay, so it's going to go behind my circle. Right, so I can send this to the front. I can send this to the back. Right, I can move it over here. Let's say I want to move I don't like my circle there. Maybe I want my circle to look like a sun. Ooh. See, it's already to the back, but maybe I want the sun in front of the house. I don't know why I would ever want to do that, but I would do this and then bring to front. Oh, this doesn't look terrible. Okay, so that's an issue that you might have while you're doing this. Remember, we're only going to use shapes and graphics that have to do with our assignment. So we should be answering questions like why we should be staying at home and like what can we do while we're at home to help us pass the time, right? I know that we've all been doing things that have been helping us pass the time. It's different for everybody, right? I know a couple of you have been doing karate on the computer, which is awesome. I love that. Some of you have been reading. Some of you have been on Google Classroom a lot. Some of you have been doing puzzles. So whatever it is that's important to you, add it to your poster, right? You're trying to convince people to stay home. Okay. All right. So we went through a lot of like the basic things that you can do. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email me at any point in time. Okay. I will help walk you through whatever issue you have. Even if the question is, Ms. H, how do I make this text box bigger? Okay, I will help you. All right, I understand this program can get a little frustrating, right, when we're trying to do something and we don't know exactly how to do it. Okay, so that is why we are all here to help you. Okay, when I'm done, let's say I'm done. I like the way it looks. Am I done? No, but let's say I'm done. Okay, I'm going to come up here to where it says, well, first I'm going to save it if it didn't already save. Okay, and then I'm going to click share. Okay, because I want the whole world to see this. And by the whole world, I mean our ELA class. Okay, so I'm going to click share, and then I'm going to click OK. All right, so now if I want Mrs. Brown and Mrs. Kicks to be able to see this, I have to make this link public. Okay, so I'm going to slide that over, and then I'm going to click right here where it says copy. Okay, that will copy my link, and then I can post it in Google Classroom. Okay, I'm sure in a couple days, Mrs. Kissick or Mrs. Brown will tell you exactly how they want you and where they want you to post the link. But this is how we get to the link, right? Okay, I'm going to walk through it again. We go to share. We'll have to say, okay, make this link public, and then click copy. Okay, and at this point, we should be able to show our teachers and our friends our posters. Okay, if you have any other questions, please feel free to contact me. Okay, I am also staying at home, right? So I'm here to help you. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else that you come up with. Please just feel free to email me. All right, this is just be for fun. It's an interesting, cool thing to do, and I know this